was fun to watch. Terrific. David, thanks. So the Clippers win the tip. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Now here's Westbrook. Outside Leonard. In the corner, it's Morris. 5 on the clock. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Morris has got the first points of the night for Los Angeles. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson. Oh! Yes, sir. And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And here's Morris for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Phoenix. Al Paul. On the wing, Booker. And there's the pass to Ayton. Takes the 3. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Booker outside. There's the dish to KD. Lets it go from deep. And the Suns get it back. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Paul against Westbrook. Durant with a screen on Westbrook. Paul's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Morris kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's Morris for 3. Again, the miss by Morris. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Drag went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Paul against Westbrook. Morris outside. Now, here is George. He's tightly guarded. Westbrook finds Morris. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Morris has got 5 now.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Morris passes to Zubac. And stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Westbrook surveying the D. Outside for George. Leonard the pass to George. Here's Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's George. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Westbrook against Paul. Takes it out to Leonard. Fires for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight to the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The Clippers trail. George with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out to Morris. Back to Leonard. He dishes it to George. Outside Leonard. Beyond the arc. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Outside Durant. Spins. Here's Ayton. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Los Angeles on D. Booker left side. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Brett, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And, if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
George against Booker. Pass to Okogie. Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Here's Paul and Zubac with them. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Clippers ball.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Westbrook kicks to George. Back to Westbrook. Outside, George. Morris outside. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on 8.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Passes to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. For the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Out to KD. And there's the drive. Booker left side. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. George against Booker. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Leonard, that's for two. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Out to the right wing. Okogie for three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Okogie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Westbrook against Paul. George passes to Westbrook. Back to George. From deep. It's rebounded by Durant.
And that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
It's Durant on the wing. No good that time. Empty that time from Leonard. George passes to Leonard. Basket good. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Paul George doesn't just score, he can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Ayton trying to break free. KD with the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside Leonard. 12 seconds left now here in the second. Zubac lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
And KD throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
That's the end of the
Thank you, David.
Your Clipper, 19. The Suns, 18. And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Warren, and it's Landale in at center.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Ross with a wide open look. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop.
Well, I like it. Powell just being aggressive, making the D overcommit.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Powell.
At the line for your Clipper, Norman.
And so Powell nails both of them. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Payne looking around with the drive. Pass to Ross. Here's Baisley, defended by Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Payne. Now the pass to Ross. Kicks it to Warren. From deep. Another 3 for Phoenix. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City. They've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Got a hand on it.
Given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
The Suns leading. And here's Payne to the paint. Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Highland. And stolen by Payne. Passes it to Baisley. Back to Payne. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 5-point Suns lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Paul with the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Westbrook dishes to George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Paul George more and more comfortable at creating some offense for himself using the bounce.
Paul looking around. Kicks it out to Booker. Knocks it loose. Outside, KD. 5 to shoot. A crossover and finished off by KD.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most lockdown defenders.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Paul kicks to KD. Ayton in the corner. Another three for Phoenix.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Paul against Westbrook. He takes it in. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Clippers trail by 8. Westbrook passes to George. The three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Booker. Left side Durant. Lets the three fly. The buzzer beater.
The defense has to be.
And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Booker kicks to Paul. Goes up again for 3. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. Here's Westbrook. Takes it inside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The wide open look for Durant. They get it back.
The defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
outside Westbrook. The three from George. He can't get that one to fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Los Angeles with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul outside. Outside for Durant. Off target from outside. Clippers trail by 15. Morris passes to George. Morris dishes to Leonard. Out to Morris to stop the run. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Booker outside. This one for 3. That one's not going to go. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George passes to Morris. From outside the arc. George, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 15 rebounds. Here's George. There's the drive.
Yeah, it was weird because it looked like the defense was ready for the move, but Paul George had a little something extra.
Ball outside. Booker outside. No one near him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Suns lead by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. Morris outside. Three-pointer. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
LA ball.
Stripped it away. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And George with the stuff.
Well, once Paul George gets in that deep, get out of the way. He's coming right at you.
Ball outside. Lobbed up there for KD. Hammers the alley-oop through.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
Sinks the triple.
The defense has got to try to hassle Kawhi Leonard as much as they possibly can, especially at the arc. He's too accurate.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. For 3, Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 15.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Thank you, David. Great.
To the best kid in the house.
what should be an excellent matchup. So the Clippers win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Morris. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Gobert. Towns finds Conley. Back to Towns. Now Conley. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. 2 points. That one goes.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Morris. Here's George. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Three-pointer. And George with the basket on the assist by Plumlee.
PG's really refined his three-point shooting. He's an absolute laser now from distance, and that's a big part of his offense.
Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Down low. Gobert, that's good.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Here's Westbrook. George left side. The three. George with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley. To the inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Westbrook against Conley. Out to Leonard. Pass to Morris. Let's go with a three. Leonard's shot's good.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. It's good on the putback.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
Here's Westbrook, and he drives in, and Westbrook slams it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Now here's Towns, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Gobert, and a nice finish on the layup.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Conley against Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Over Edwards. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Edwards against George. Towns down low. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
George finds Morris. Back to George. Driving to the basket. And the jam by George.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Fires the three. The shot off that time. George outside. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And we'll be back in just a... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the one. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Morris can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And the Clippers with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Morris finds George. Back to Morris. And here's George. Out to Leonard. Some solid defense from Edwards. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. George passes to Westbrook. Down low. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Now here's Towns. Edwards, the pass to Conley. And there it is for him. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Leonard outside. Westbrook against Conley.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness, what a move.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Inside. Ooh, poked away. Conley finds Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
There's a minute 26 left in the second period. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Here's Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Out left to the wing. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook slams it home.
You know, one of the things about Westbrook that has always been evident is his incredible motor, especially when he's heading to the rack.
And here's Edwards outside. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Morris. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels.
And he makes both free throws. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Up top, Westbrook. He's guarded by Conley. Morris outside. Takes it inside. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Gobert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
17. Shooting for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert.
And he's good on the second.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And a pretty tightly contested game. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
Your Clippers, 28. The Timberwolves, 27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Taurean Prince. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Jalen Noel. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Here's Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anderson. That's short off the rim. The Clippers in the lead. Powell passes to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Alexander Walker. Cranked it in off the glass.
Alexander Walker.
Alexander Walker's got his first points of the game. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Gordon outside. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like how Gordon stays low to the ground. Keeps that center of gravity anchored. Quick driving inside and excellent finishing at the basket.
Now here's Anderson. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Man, misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Prince. And that one is hammered home.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Here's Mann. And the the layup is good off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession. Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Batum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And for Mann, proving he belongs, earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Here's Prince. Pass to Anderson. Rebound by the Clippers. Plumlee finds Gordon. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they'll keep possession. On the wing man. Powell outside. Second chance effort. Prince grabs the miss.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
From outside the arc, here's Anderson. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Mann. Back to Gordon. Batum outside. Spins. Out to Gordon. Here's Plumlee. And a foul called on the way out. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, if you want consistency at the 5 spot, Mason Plumlee is a good player to have in the rotation, Clark.
Could not agree with you more, B.A. A consummate professional and extremely hard worker. Rebounds at a high level, and he is one of the best playmaking centers in the NBA.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Count the basket.
Anthony
Edwards has got his first points of the night.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Man misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Conley passes to Edwards. Now here's Conley. Tight defense on him. Pass to Gobert. There's the steal. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. It's blocked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Towns. Edwards with it. Guarded now by George. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Westbrook finds George. Conley against Westbrook. For 3, George. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards to tie it up. It's rebounded by Morris.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Morris. Leonard with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee.
On the floor for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And Edwards, here we go. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Leonard for three. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Now here's Westbrook. Morris outside. Kicks it to George. Uneasy two on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
For three, Conley. It's rebounded by Morris.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the paint. Out to Leonard. Pass to Morris. It's George on the wing. There's the triple. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. McDaniels passes to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tries again. Here's Gobert. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Morris. There's the drive. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Towns can't get it to go. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. George passes to Morris. Westbrook against Edwards. Leonard for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfect.
Outside Conley. Offensive board. Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Leonard outside. There's 47 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Offline with a 3. Minnesota with the ball. 9-point game. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Edwards against George. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Towns. Zubac with it. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Long range from the inbound. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Towns. 3-pointer off the mark. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Deep Valley, thank you as always.
Down flame to the best kid in the hall.
They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
Kevin Durant showing you that I can play with power, with authority, up and over the defense and slams it home.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got his second basket.
Well, with Kevin Durant's size and his reach and his release point, if he's in the paint, you can bet he's going to score.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Ball against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert. Edwards finds McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And here are the Suns now. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Outside Conley. McDaniels against Paul. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Paul. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Assisted.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Conley against Paul. The kick to Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mike Conley.
Kevin Durant will go down as one of the most skilled shooters in the history of the game. This guy is a walking bucket, and he continues to terrorize defenses. So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doles.
BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's Kevin Durant, his height, his reach, and his activity on the offensive window. That's easy money for him.
Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Paul against Conley. Paul with the bucket.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Conley passes to Gobert. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Paul against Conley. Outside for Booker. To the paint. Pass to Okogie. Paul with it. Right side Booker fires the three, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Conley against Paul. McDaniels passes to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint, that's good.
Outside Booker. Tries the spin move. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Both teams are hot. This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Conley passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
For 3, Booker. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Anthony Edwards has been on display for minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. All right,
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Ayton passes to Paul. Durant with a screen on Edwards. Booker finds Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, you see how hard Kevin Durant works to set up that shot. You've got to be able to use the screen and get to the cup.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Paul after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Okogie. The kick to Durant. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Kevin Durant knows exactly where his scoring opportunities come from, and he is capitalizing right now.
Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Durant. Covered by Towns. Here's the 3. Nice shot by Okogie. Okogie's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Now, passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Down low. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Towns a screen on Paul. Conley with the ball. Durant covering. Paul with a steal. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Conley against Paul. Here's Okogie. Another 3 for Phoenix. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score. How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
The 3, Conley. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Phoenix has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker. Up and in.
Edwards fires from way outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. A minute 29 left in the second period.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Back to Durant. Clock at 6. Pass to Okogie. Can he keep it going? And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Here's Durant. Paul for 3. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And now the T-Wolves on the break. McDaniels from long range. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. To the inside. Booker. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Now here's Conley. Shoots over Paul. The shot by Conley, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Inside. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Booker's got 13.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Your Suns, 40, the Timberwolves, 29.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Here's Baisley. Knocks down the triple. And the Suns lead by 11.
Boy, the stroke on Baisley's shot keeps getting better. He's turning himself into a real threat.
They get the rebound. Here's Edwards. Deflected. Payne with it. Pass to Warren. Back to Payne. It's Ross on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Minnesota ball.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Edwards. Hey, nice D from Ross. Phoenix has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Warren against Edwards. Warren up top. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Payne with it. He's picked up by Conley. Payne with the bucket.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Warren. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Takes the 3. Rebound Minnesota.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Payne. Right side, Ross. Outside, Warren. Back to Ross. And stolen by Edwards. Out to the right wing. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Ross. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Payne. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Payne's gotten his second bucket.
You know, this guy's a team-first guy, and if you're open and Baisley can put it on time and on target, he is more than willing.
From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Baisley. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Alec. So it's Minnesota now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Towns for 3. The kick out to Edwards. From deep. Kept alive by Minnesota. From deep. McDaniels can't hit. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Ross. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Off the mark there with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Gobert for 3. The rebound by Ross. Now here's Payne. Now Ross. 3-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels passes to Towns. A shot to stop the drought. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ross. Down low. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A sizable lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
Here's Edwards. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Paul against Conley. Left side Booker to the paint. Here's Durant. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
That's just such confidence when Kevin Durant gets into that mid-range jumper. Like, forget about it, defense. It's over.
From deep, Conley. Offensive rebound. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. The putback. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Conley against Paul. On the wing, Durant. From the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns for 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Paul. Hayden finds Booker. From behind the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The three is up. McDaniels can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Spins. Here's Paul. Here he goes. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Edwards outside. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Durant, pass to Booker. There's the three. Left side, Paul. Right side, Booker. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And Booker with the jam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now. Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's a three from Paul. Minnesota with a rebound.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And it's Phoenix's ball. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Paul for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Hayden with it. He's picked up by Edwards. To the middle.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
From the wing, offensive rebound, Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert, so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Here's Okogie. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Minnesota. Pass to Conley. Three-pointer. On target from range.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Outside Booker. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.
To the best kid.
That experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one spot. Now here's Paul, following the miss by Marcus Morris. Paul surveying the floor. Bobbed up there for Durant. Clock at 6. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Booker outside. And then Durant with the jam.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Paul. Here's a Kobe. It's hauled in by Zubac. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thanks, David. But tried by Booker. It's Durant on the wing. Lets it go with a three. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
What do you expect? Durant's not going to let you disrespect him on the other end without an answer.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
We all know he has the strength to absorb contact, but Westbrook also showing his focus as he knocks down the shot.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world. Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Pass to Okogie. Paul with the ball. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ball against Westbrook. KD drives in. Ayton, the pass to KD. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. It's hauled in by George. Los Angeles leading by 4. Morris finds Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength. A sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Paul against Westbrook. Kicks it out to Booker. Got a piece of it. Passes it to KD. Will it go? It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. And George, here we go. Out to the wing. Zubac the pass to George. On the wing, Morris. Outside Westbrook. He tries for 3. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from KD. Leonard kicks to George. The pass to Morris. Pass to Zubac. Outside, George. And it's sent back by KD.
Good aggression from KD on D. Hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Paul, right side. From downtown. And KD, the bucket on the assist by Paul. KD's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers lead.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Ayton against George. Pass to Morris, to the inside. Outside for George. And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Leonard inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Here's Westbrook. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Morris kicks to George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive play.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Westbrook surveying the D, and George with the stuff.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
All up top, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Booker, driving in, and the dunk by Booker.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And that one's good, Leonard.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
To the paint, here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Nice job by Russ, attacking the interior, hunting down a high percentage look.
Paul kicks to Durant. Kick to Paul. Booker in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And it's Westbrook missing. Suns trail by 5. Passes it to Ayton. Durant against Morris. Paul outside. Outside for Durant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You know, he's still slender, but KD's gotten a lot stronger. You have to wrap him up early. You can't let him get the shot off.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Left side, KD. Back to Booker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
The Suns have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Leonard on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Takes it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
3-point field goal.
Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Ball outside. Here's KD. To the wing right side. Payton finds Paul. Here's the 3. Morris with the rebound. Back to George. The pass to Zubac. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Pass to George. Back to Westbrook. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Suns, 27. The Clippers, 31.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Terrence Ross, also Payne out there, and it's Beasley into the 4 spot. Now Payne. Nicholas Batum missing from long range. Outside Warren. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Clippers making a change here. Hands checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Terrence Mann.
Clippers leading by 4. Kicks it out to Gordon. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Powell against Warren. Payne gets a wide open look. Kept alive. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Stripped away. Gordon deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Powell. Pass to Mann. Outside Batum. They swipe it. Inside, here's Payne. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Payne's got the first basket of the second half here for the Suns. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gordon against Ross. Gordon dishes to Batum. Pass to Pop. On the clock. Fires from deep. Second chance shot. Here's Mann. And it falls over the rim and in. Mann's got his first points of the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Good chance here for Payne. That one doesn't go. The Clippers go the other way with it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And here's Batum. He is still scoreless so far in this one. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Baisley. Crosses over. Powell pulls it in. Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
And here are the Suns now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Baisley. He gets that one.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
1:25 left in the third quarter. Here's Mann. Plumlee, the pass to Mann. And he jams it with authority.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Warren. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Ross, down to 5 on the shot clock. Warren, the pass to Landale. From the high post. And the shot is long.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. And it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Make some noise once again for your Suns, Viper Dancers.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. And the rejection by Zubac. Clippers leading by 9.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's George. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles in control.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Now here's Durant. The dish to Ayton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here's Booker with the fadeaway. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lanes a bit more.
Zubac the pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Suns trail by 10. Tries the spin move. Booker the pass to Okogie. Outside Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. Screen by Durant. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix. Outside Westbrook. The 3 from George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra competitive. Claps back from distance.
Paul dishes to Booker. He's feeling it. There's the pass to Okogie. Kicks it out to Paul. Leonard with the steal. Ball against George. Zubac the pass to Leonard. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Durant. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And stolen by Ayton. Paul outside. Back to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Booker looking around. Durant in the corner. Another 3 for Phoenix.
One of the all-time scoring greats. Durant is racking up the points tonight. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on 8.
Fouling to try and stop this shot, but PG-13 with terrific body control makes him pay.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it to KD. And he drives in. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Booker. Fades away. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Outside, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move. He keeps a low profile, but make no mistake, KD lives for the big shots.
And here's Westbrook following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Westbrook passes to George. Back to Westbrook. George against Booker. And stolen by Booker. Right wing, Leonard with the steal. And stolen by Booker. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They see. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
To the best kid.
And it's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
And the drive game is Russell Westbrook's A move. You know it's coming. Still can't stop it.
Conley. Gobert passes to Towns. George against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, BA. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Played just over a minute here in the first. Leonard up top. McDaniels covering. Shot by Leonard, no good. McDaniels against Morris. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook slams it home.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Westbrook against Conley. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by George. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And finished off by Westbrook.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Zubac with it. To the inside. Here's Morris. Here's Leonard. And stolen by Edwards. Conley against Westbrook. And that one's good from Conley.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. Lots of guys that can hurt you from deep. Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Back to Leonard. The 3. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Morris for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. From 6 feet away. Outside McDaniels. Outside Conley. And a miss there on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. The 3, George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
George against Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got 7.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Westbrook outside. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels covering. Pass to Morris. George with it. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Here's Edwards. Book it off the crossover.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
The kick out to Morris. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Towns for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Russell Westbrook, he's been the...
Your defense team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And the Clippers with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Back to Westbrook. Morris against Towns. Leonard outside. Now here's Towns. He's closely guarded. McDaniels can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Pass to Leonard. Westbrook, the pass to George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. George has got 5 points.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Conley. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Westbrook. Leonard outside. Morris with it. George outside. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Conley against Westbrook. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Now here's George. 5 points in the game.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for LA, Paul George.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Zubats.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Leonard passes to Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Morris outside. 6 to shoot. Westbrook finds Leonard, and the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. A minute 53 left in the first half of basketball.
You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's Westbrook, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it, and the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. So it's Minnesota now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Edwards. The shot from the low post is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long. Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Morris outside. Inside. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Leonard. Morris outside. Back to Coffey. Leonard on the wing. Just 3 to shoot over McDaniels. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
And we're through the first half of play here.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 24. The Clippers, 25.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And so in the game for the Clippers, Norman Powell out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at point guard. Pass to Batum. Out to Powell. Jacks up a 3. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Noel drives in. Batum pulls it in. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Down low. Here's Highland. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And Batum showing off where he gets in there aggressive and sniffed that one out.
Pass to Reed. Back to Prince. And that one is stuffed right through.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Gordon after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Highland. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man. Yeah, everybody knows that Bones nickname is going to stick for quite a while, but don't let it fool you. This guy is not afraid to take it inside and challenge bigger defenders, which can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Batum. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And with Highland, the fearlessness he brings, it's what makes the fans love him, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., I like the Bones nickname, by the way, but this energy, it's infectious, and that's what Bones brings to the game. When he gets hot, this guy tends to stay hot for a long time.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Alexander Walker. On the take. Good work defensively by Gordon. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Batum, pass to Plumlee. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Prince, now covers. To the right side, here's Anderson. Here's Noel. Comes up empty down low. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Highland. Now here's Plumlee. Here's Highland. Puts up a three. Reed with the rebound. Here's Noel. Guarded by Batum. Anderson for three. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Here's Highland. Up again. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Prince down low. Gordon's on him. Prince can't hit. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Back to Batum. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Batum's got 4 points this quarter. 58 seconds left in the third. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
The Clippers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Batum outside. Shot from 12. Here's Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
Up top, Reed. He's checked by Plumlee. Here's Noel. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Highland. Gordon outside. Batum against Anderson. Out to Gordon. Here's Highland. Back to Gordon. And we've reached the end of the third. Clippers ahead. They lead by 5. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old
at the line for the Clippers, Paul George.
Good on the second one. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Now Westbrook. George outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside.
and you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. The three is up. Paul George pulls down the board. And here's Zubac. Westbrook outside. And then Westbrook slams it in.
I know it's just two, but man, that's a nice two. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
George against Edwards. George with a steal. Here's the break. Pass to Morris. Driving inside. Zubac. The shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Conley passes to McDaniels. Conley against Westbrook. Towns for three. Just 5 on the clock. George against McDaniels. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. George outside. Back to Westbrook. Leonard outside. There's the triple. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Minnesota shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's Conley. Soft touch off the glass.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Westbrook against Conley. 19-footer. Here's Morris. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
McDaniels up top. Leonard defending. Towns. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
The kick out to Morris. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
It's George on the wing. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Minnesota on D. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. George passes to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Back to George. Westbrook finds George. Leonard for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
George passes to Westbrook. Morris with it. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
So a close game sees the Clippers take. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
To the best kid.
potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. The pass to Paul. Spins. Out to KD. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Durant's got the first basket of the game for the Suns. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Now here's Booker after the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. 4 on the shot clock. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Goes up. And Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Booker outside. Paul outside. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Conley with a wide-open look and airballs the triple. That one was way off. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Edwards. Lets it go from the wing. That shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker the pass to Ayton. An emphatic LU jam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
It's Edwards on the wing. The kick out to Towns. Gobert with it. Chris Paul covering. Towns dishes to Conley. Off the run from about 19 feet. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Phoenix leading by 7. 1:52 left in the first quarter. It's Durant on the wing, defended by Towns. And then Durant with the jam.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Conley kicks to Edwards. There's the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Suns have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Paul passes to Okogie. Back to Paul. A floater, and McDaniels with the block. Towns is doubled. Down low, and stolen by Ayton. Poked away. It's stolen by Gobert. He rifled that one in from distance.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Paul passes to KD. Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards. And now here comes Conley leading the break with the putback. Suns leading by 6. Booker dishes to Paul. Booker against Edwards. Lobbed up there for KD. Stolen by McDaniels. Conley left side. Towns finds Conley. Now McDaniels. And they get it back. Edwards passes to Gobert. The shot that time not on target.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Phoenix.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pop.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. With the drive, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Paul looking around. Outside for Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Durant's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Passes to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's McDaniels, and the 3 off target. Suns leading by 7. Ball outside. Durant with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Fires from 18. For 3, a Kogi. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Towns. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
When you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels, I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
Here's a Kogi. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, Edwards. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3. Phoenix leading by 7. And the pass to Okogie. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Outside, Edwards. Out to Conley. Over to the wing. Here's Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul passes to Okogie. Feeds it to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Now here is Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the inside.
Oh, it looks so effortless when Okogie gets off the floor for the alley-oop. I mean, it seems like he's just floating, gliding in air. Impressive.
Towns the screen. Here's McDaniels. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's stolen by Gobert. Got a piece of it. Outside Conley. Gobert trying to get open. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Mike Conley. Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. To the paint. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thank you, David, and we'll be back at
your Minnesota Timberwolves. 11, the Suns, 20.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Cameron Payne is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's T.J. Warren. And it's Baisley into the 4-man position. Here's Payne. Michael Conley making his last shot. Pass to Baisley. This is it to Landale. The kick out to Warren. 2 on the clock. Fires the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Warren. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards looking it over. No good on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And what I love about Ross, that boundless athleticism. We've seen this guy throw down some absolutely vicious slams.
And it's so much fun to watch him elevate and take flight. You know, it's not about just dunking for him. I mean, he's got a solid stroke as well. I think he's just a really good, well-rounded offensive player.
Here's Payne after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Now here's Payne. D right on him. Pass to Baisley. Suns moving the ball around, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And here's Conley outside. Now here's Payne, over by Conley. Here's the pass to Payne. And he lobs it up. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Ross. Over Edwards. And he overshot that one, missing. Timberwolves trail by 9. Towns finds McDaniel.
2 minutes.
Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gobert with the block. And he recovers it. And here's Warren for three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean, his ability to get it going and pile up points in a hurry.
Here's Payne after the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Baisley. Back to Payne. The kick out to Warren. Phoenix, no good that time either. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Lets it fly. Passes it to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Warren, and he converts the layup. Warren's got his first 2 points.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Durant kicks to Ayton. Inside, Towns with the steal. Out left to the wing for the tie. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And it's now only a 1-point Suns lead.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Booker the pass to Paul. Now the feed to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 5.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
For 3, Edwards. Durant with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Booker. Finished off the break. And it's 6 points for Devin Booker. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards. Dishes to Towns. Yep, that one goes. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the shot goes down. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Minnesota foul. Rudy Gobert. First personal foul.
Free throw drops for KD.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Edwards against Booker. Again, Phoenix.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Conley against Paul. Count it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
To the inside. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Rudy Gobert. Ball against Conley. Paul with the ball. Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
I'll tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
Ball finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Conley's shot is off.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Kicks it out to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Back to KD. Tries the spin move. And then Durant with the dunk.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Phoenix.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Chris Paul.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.